Hey, Bill Soriano from Pittsburgh, and I wanted to make a quick video here just to show you my strategy that I use a lot for Forex. And, sometimes I call it a scalping strategy, but it's not really a scalping strategy because there are some trades that you hold overnight. Now, I'm just going to give you a brief overview of it right here today. And for people, I'm going to post it in the group here, the Forex Trading Authority group. And then for those of you that do actually join my team with IMarketsLive, IMarketsLive is the company that we use for all of our training and also the company that gives us a lot of our signals. And there's also 2 auto traders in there. So you see me post about that in the group as well. But for the people to join my team in IMarketsLive, you will get a much longer video training on how to actually take these trades, where the indicators are that I use, how you can put them into your MetaTrader 4 and all that stuff. But anyway, what I'm watching today is, July 27th, it's about 1:21 p.m. And I have my charts up here, and I use 1-hour charts, as you can see up here. And down here I have the different currencies that I'll trade. I think there's about 10 or 12 of them, and I'll just scroll through them. But basically on these charts, I have 3 moving averages set up, okay? So one of them we see is a 144-day exponential. That's the red. The teal is an 89 exponential, and then the violet purple color one is a 21 smooth moving average. And this gives me the trend. So what I'm looking for here is if the 21 day is above the other 2, then that means that the current trend is up, so I would only want to take long positions in that currency. And if this 21 day is down below the other 2, then that means the current trend is down, and I would only short that currency. So then the other thing I use are these arrows. You'll see these arrows here, and this is an indicator for free that you can get for MetaTrader 4. They're called BB Arrow Alerts, and basically they just tell you when the market is getting to a point where it should turn around. So in this case, you see it's saying that this currency NZD/JPY should go down. There's the arrow right there. There's an up arrow here, meaning to buy, another up arrow, a down arrow, and then here's another up arrow right now on the current candle. Again, these are 1 hour. This is a 1-hour chart, 1-hour candlesticks. So this is when the arrow alert tells me when the conditions are right for me to get in the trade. Now, since this particular currency is in an uptrend, right, the 21 days above the other 2, I would only take the up arrows. I only want to go long. Okay, here's a down arrow here, and you could have made a lot of pips there, right? It's a big drop there, 51 pips, but it's safer if you go with the trend using this strategy. So I would not have taken that trade. Now, sometimes what happens is IMarketsLive, we have the swipe trade alerts on IMarketsLive. And a lot of times what will happen is in a currency like this, I will get an alert from IMarketsLive telling me that I should sell NZD/JPY. And when that happens, I'll look at my chart here, and if the experts at IMarketsLive are telling me that it's okay to sell that, then I will look at this, and even though it's going against the trend by selling it, I'll look and see if I can get a good entry based on the other indicator that I use, which is the Robbie's DSS indicator, and that's down here in the bottom window. Now, this is an oscillator. It uses exponential moving averages and stochastics. So it's kind of like the stochastic. It has an overbought level up here above 80 and an oversold level down here below 20. But the really cool thing about the DSS indicator is it gives you a blue dot when it's time to buy and a red dot when it's time to sell. So we use this in conjunction with the moving averages and the BB arrow alert. So if we're looking at NZD/JPY right now, we're seeing that we have an up arrow to buy. Okay, we're seeing that the trend is up, the 21 days above the other 2, so it's telling us that we should go ahead and buy that. So now the third thing we have to wait for is we need an entry signal based on our DSS indicator down here. And so this is what I'm looking at throughout the day. Okay, I got the buy arrow, I got the up arrow, I'm in an uptrend. Now what I need to happen is I have the DSS down in the oversold area, but now what I need is I need a blue dot. Okay, so what I need is we're going to need a candle to make a move back up. Okay, we don't want to buy this right now, guys, because we don't know how far it's going to drop. Okay, we know that at some point here it's going to go back up, but we don't know how far it's going to drop. We have to use this Robbie's DSS indicator to help us get a better entry so that we have a higher probability of winning the trade. Okay, so what we're waiting for right now is for the dot down here to change to blue. In order for that to happen, this candlestick or the next one is going to have to make a move up, some type of move up for that to change. Now, once we have a candle that changes to blue here, right? Then what we do is we get in on the open of the next candlestick. Okay, so that's basically what we're looking for right here. So I'm just going to scroll through my charts. That was in a nutshell, the basic overview of the trading. Okay, now that was the basic overview. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just scroll through the different currencies that I have here down at the bottom that I watch. And you're going to see here, okay, so this is in a downtrend, right? The 21 days below the other two, so we don't want to look for buys. We want to look for sales. Okay, now here's another one setting up for us. This is AUD JPY. Again, the trend is up. We got the up arrow and we're just waiting for the DSS to turn blue so that we can take a long position on the next entry. After you take the long position, the next thing is you need to determine where to put your stop. Okay, and again, I go over all of that in the complete training video that you get when you join me in iMarkets Live. But we're just scrolling through here. Okay, this trend is down. We have an up arrow there. AU, look at the big move down here in AU. But again, this is an uptrend. We wouldn't have taken this trade because it's in an uptrend. But like I said, a lot of times using the Swipe Trade app in iMarkets Live in conjunction with these charts, if I get a sell signal for AUD from the experts at the Swipe Trades with iMarkets Live, then what I'll do is I'll look at this chart. I'll say, well, yeah, see, it's saying sell. So even though it's going against the trend, I'll wait for the DSS to turn. And this is what I mean here. So you're looking for, you want a red candle and a red DSS dot. So right here you have a red DSS dot, but the candle's white. Candle's white here, same thing. Now right here you get the signal. You get the what we call the signal candle. Okay, the candle's red, meaning that it closed below the open. Right, the candle's red, and the DSS dot is red. So that is our signal entry candle right there, and that tells us that we're going to take the short when the next candle opens. So we would have gotten in right here, and this sucker drops almost 100 pips straight down. I mean, it doesn't even do anything. But again, this is only if we get a signal from iMarkets Live because it's going against the trend. So the way that I trade, the way that I take my own signals, I would not have taken that trade. But just to show you how you would do it with the BB arrow alert, and the DSS indicator down here, that's how it would work. CJ is another one that's setting up here for us. It's in an uptrend, okay, but we do have to watch because it's starting to point down a little bit here, but it is still in an uptrend. We have an up arrow, okay, and one thing about the BB arrow alerts also is they repaint. So what happens is if you get an arrow here and then it drops even lower than the low of that candle, the arrow repaints, okay? So that's why you just can't take these trades based on the arrow alert. You also have to look at the DSS indicator and we need that to go long. We need that to turn blue, and then we need a bull candle, which would be white in this case, and then we would get in on the next candle. Okay, now what I mean by these repaint is this. See how many arrows we have here? If we change our chart settings, let's just say we change this to a different setting that we have here, and then we come back to where we were at. See, those two arrows disappeared because the arrows repaint. So this is why you just can't use the BB arrow alert for the trading strategy. You have to use the DSS as well. Okay, you have to use the DSS as well. So we have, you see right here, again, this is setting up for a sale, right? It's in a downtrend, the 21 days below the other two. We have a down arrow. Now we need a red candle and a red DSS dot to give us the signal to get in, and then we can get in on the next entry, on the next candle open. Here, this is setting up as well, GJ. The current trend is up. We have an up arrow. Again, we're waiting for a white bull candle and a blue DSS dot to go ahead and get in. This one we have nothing. We have no arrows here. The last arrow was down here, but it's in a downtrend. So you get the idea here, guys. This is what I do throughout the day. I go through these charts, and since I use the hourly charts, I only have to check, once or twice every hour. I don't have to check all the time. If you're using a 5-minute chart or a 10-minute chart, guys, you're glued to your computer screen all day long in order to take trades. I don't want that. I want to have free time as well. So this was just a brief overview of my trading strategy, which is a scalping / swing trading strategy, because sometimes we are in and out of trades very quickly, within an hour or two. And then other times we hold the trades overnight and even into the next day. And some trades we even hold for a day or two or longer. So it's a scalping / swing trading strategy that I use to find my own trades, as well as using the IMarketsLive Swipe Trade app with this as well when I do get signals from them. So this is Bill Soriano from Pittsburgh. To get all the information on how I actually take these trades and to get the indicators that you need, everything you need, you just want to join my IMarketsLive team. So just get back to me and I will send you the link, or look down below this video to see if there is a link for you to go ahead and join. Now, if you're watching this video in the group on Facebook, the Forex Trading Authority group, then there's not going to be a link there. You're going to want to get back to the person that invited you to the group to get their link so you can sign up. It's Bill Soriano from Pittsburgh. Have a great day.